In this video, I want to show how to use the Codeforces website to practice programming. So we go to codeforces.com. You should create an account and log in. And then you can go to problem set. Click the problem set here. Then you can filter problems. So you can filter based on difficulty level and also based on any additional tag. So you can select the tags. Yeah, but right now I don't want to. I think for general practice, there's no point in selecting specific tags. So the difficult level, the lowest level is at 800, and as you can see, this can go up to like 3,500 or something. So the rating system here is the rating of the problem should roughly match the rating of the user. So if you have a certain user rating, you should be able to solve a problem of a similar rating. So let's see if I search for the easiest problem, 800. So there are 4 pages, so each page up to 100 problems. So there are over 300 problems here. I find that for this rating, the earliest problem tend to be easier than the later problem. So let's look at a really easy problem. So these numbers refer to this different contest. So for example, each contest in Codeforces have a number. So this one is a beta around number 12. So this is and the most recent problem are, let's see, the most recent contest probably is more than 1,000. So yeah, like a 1492 and 1492. So this is recent Codeforces around 704. So they also have like a beta round and other competition hosted here. So there are 2 different numbers here. This is this number is for this number is for all the problems. So you can submit the problem by here, select the language and then submit. So I want to submit some problem, but yeah, maybe let me just submit some problem that I already have code written. So just so that we're only showing how find the okay. Let me find the reason around the okay. So 1466. Okay, so yeah, so I have a submission here. Let me actually change my code to make it to introduce a bug, and then I want to show you something. Yeah, this might make it just let's see what so select the file. I guess so if I select file, maybe the language will become automatic. This is 1466. Okay, I guess let's select the language just in case. Okay, so get wrong answer. Now I can click this submission, this link, this will bring up the submission. So the submission show my code, but then it also show the result. So, and this tells me on this test case, I have wrong answer, so expect 4, and they found 5. So this then you can get the input data, output, and answer. So if your code passed the sample test but then fail on later test, then sometimes this will give you the whole input data. But when the test case is very large, then they only show part of it, so you're not able to get all of the data. But it's a lot of time this is you can get the test data where you fail, which will help debug. So another thing is you can look at the other people's code. You do that by going to the actual content. So here, and then you can see status. So the status is everyone's submission, and then you can search for code. Let's say the second code, you can search for verdict, whether it's accepted, and you can find languages. So let's say we find accepted Python. So then here are the submissions from many people, and the color of the ID is it's determined by the user's level. So I think purple is quite high. No, it's reasonably high. So let's look at the submission here. So then you can see the solution code for this this one. Basically anyone's code. You can look at anyone's code. And if I look at say C++, C++17, and I guess I can also search for a particular participant. And let's look at the people who solve it earliest. So I click this here. So basically this is a reverse chronological order. So the last ones are the ones. So these are among the best. We can look at their code, but sometimes their code has lots of macro information. Okay, I guess this one it doesn't. So you can see, you can look at yeah, like this one. Oh yes, it's not some macro here. It's not that. So basically, you can look at the solution code from the top players, top competitive programmers in the world. And also, you can here you can look at the tutorial. So if you don't know how to solve a problem, you can look at the tutorial. So for each problem, there's tutorial, solution, and so like if you click here, they show the tutorial. This formatting, yeah, okay. So it discusses the solution in a fair amount of details. So if you are solving problems that are near your level, so even though you cannot you didn't find the solution, you should be able to understand the tutorial. Of course, if you're reading the tutorial for problems that are too high above your level, then that may not make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, so that's the Codeforces. Now another thing I want to show is actually you can if you want to try a new language, you don't have to install the compiler and the runtime system on your own language. You can actually just use some online IDE. So here I search for so there's this IDE 1. So this is online debugger. So supposedly you can actually also run GDB debug your code, and you can select your language. So yeah, you can select your language, and you can type your code, you can run it, you can specify what input here by selecting this text, and then basically given the problem on here, you can write you can write your code on here, and then you can put input here to test. And after it pass, I guess you need to copy this and save it into your. I guess you can download the code, and then you can submit it from submit it to here. So yeah, so my recommendation is start from the find the level that's suitable for you, and then just solve lots of problems. Don't work on problems that are too hard. Because if you, so I think a good rule of thumb is if it takes you, if you can solve let's say 800, if you can solve a new 800 problem in under 30 minutes consistently, then maybe you want to move up. You want to look at the 900 problem, and if you can do if you can solve those consistently, then you want to move up. If you are feel that level is a little bit too hard for you, then you can go back to 800. So again, these ratings are not absolute. It's a kind of there's a little bit subjective. So some of the 800 probably may be harder for you than some of the 900. But in general, I feel that when you're trying to learn, don't so make sure that you're not you don't have to spend too long on a particular problem. That may not be the most effective use of your time to learn and improve. So that's it.